We are the Stone family, and while we're thrilled to share our journey with you, these videos have a special purpose. They're a living scrapbook for our daughter Shanti to relive our family's experiences when she's older. Your enjoyment and support means the world to us, but ultimately, these are our heartfelt home videos crafted with love for Shanti's future. Join us as we explore new cultures, create lasting memories, and document our growth as a family. And we hope that you'll find joy in them too. In the last episode, Shanti got really sick, so we decided to put down the camera so she could recover for a few days.
With Shanti feeling better, we ended up driving hours into the mountains to a village called Nuwara Eliya. I hope I said that right, but this village was insanely cool and the temperature was cold. With all the waterfalls in the area that we got to experience, we have so much to show you in this episode.
Leaving Candy was a bittersweet because we really didn't see much of it, but Shanti feeling better finally was way more important, so we were pretty pumped to get on the road.
After leaving the Candy area, the rest of the drive was pretty wet and rainy, and the more higher and higher we went in altitude, the colder and colder it got. So wet, rainy, cold, but super full of adventure.
Hard to see, but we have like a little cave because it's pouring rain, so you can put these little flaps down, and she can nap. I can hide from the rain, and we can still see out.
So the tuk-tuk is handling these mountain hills pretty good, but this is absolutely stunning up here. If you're in Sri Lanka, please come to this area. I'll have it in the tour guide below, as far as like the location, this general area of just this drive. Waterfalls everywhere, just the immense amount of nature up here. It's incredible. Hey! How are you liking the rain, Shanti? Huh?
I'm not liking it.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I like peeing in the rain.
You like peeing in the rain?
No.
That's what you said.
All right, I can handle this.
Yeah, you could.
I can do this. It was remarkable how much farmland we saw when we got up to the top of these mountains. And fresh strawberry fields, I don't think I've seen that since we left the States.
Oh, they have strawberries for sale. You want some? How much?
600 rupees.
Okay.
Sour.
We got some strawberries.
Look at her face over it.
How are they? Oh, a little sour, huh? I mean, strawberries anywhere around the world is pretty rare to find, right? They're good. I genuinely feel like traveling Sri Lanka by tuk-tuk is the ultimate way to see Sri Lanka, because driving up these mountain roads, there's no hurry, there's no rush. We can't rush. So it allows us to see everything, and we see a cool cafe, we can stop in there rather than just zooming by it, taking our time to really enjoy this adventure. And in this little local cafe, they had some basic food, Shanti made a friend, and we're almost to our destination. As we got closer and closer to Nuwara Eliya, it just got prettier and prettier. And the weather actually started getting really cold. It was so refreshing after all the heat of being in Sri Lanka and even being in Nepal. So we made it to the mountain town. This honestly feels like it could be like the Colorado of Sri Lanka, where it genuinely feels like the mountain town vibe. The trees, even the way the architecture is, the kind of raininess, the clouds, everything is like that super chill. You just want to like cuddle up and drink a coffee or a tea kind of vibe. It's pretty cool. We made it. But it is cold, isn't it, Shanti? Snuggle bugging.
Yeah.
Socks and everything.
Socks and all. Look at that. It's kind of later in the evening right now. Not totally late, but looking outside this room, literally feels like we're in a mountain village. It's so cool. Chaminda and I are taking off this morning, girls. Shanti has to do school. She's feeling a lot better. Except now Erica's getting a little scratchy throat. Just going through a wave of it. So Shanti gets some school done. We'll reconnect in a little bit. And I got a hot date with this guy.
It's freezing out here. Yeah. So we're gonna head to one of the waterfall, which is one famous one, which is called Bomburu.
Too hungry to eat out, too dressed up to stay in. I guess I'll call and ask around to see if someone's in for the win. And we all got different highs, and no one likes to wait. No patience. It's a death dance.
shots because we are working with tuk-tuk.com, and so not necessarily part of the agreement, but we want to show their service off for how amazing it is, because it really is amazing to travel Sri Lanka by tuk-tuk. I mean, I actually don't imagine it would be any better doing it any other way. So I'm so glad that we got this tuk-tuk. And a part of it is to get epic drone shots, of course. So let's take off. How come you're always taking me on massive stair sets? Everywhere you go.
Erika was asking me to burn some calories off of you. She said she was trying for the past couple of years, but didn't work out. So.
Ah, wow. Wow. Understood. Understood. So this is not even the main waterfall. This is just number one of the two, but it's still probably one of the biggest waterfalls I've seen in my life. It's not even the biggest one. We need to keep climbing, but it's still beautiful. It's pretty cool how there's some locals who actually live up on this trail. Who knows, maybe their husbands are down on the farm harvesting, which are down in the valley down there. But some of them are selling some food, some snacks. These are some like mini guavas, they're pretty good. I think it's amazing how someone can live a simple lifestyle up here in the mountains, just selling simple things, and it's their life, it's how they live, you know? There's something to admire about that. Without the need to have so much stuff. In my belief that consumerism is one of the greatest diseases of our time. So we're getting pretty close to the top. I'm tired, man. A lot of pretty steep uphill to get up here. And it's definitely giving me a workout. See my shirt? Wow.
But also somebody mentioned down there it's a half kilometer, but we pretty much walked 3 kilometers. That was messed up.
Yeah.
I think it's a Sri Lankan way of saying it. Like, man, you can do it. Let's say that, that's polite to say. Rather than saying stupid.
We'll take it. After the long hike, we finally made it to the waterfall. And this thing did not disappoint. I don't know if you've ever experienced just sitting in front of something so powerful and so big, and it just makes you feel so small. There's an incredible feeling of humility standing in front of this waterfall right now. Honestly, this waterfall is insane. It is massive. So tall. Doesn't even really do it justice from this camera. Or any of them, actually. It'd be really hard to actually show this, but just take my word for it. It's pretty incredible. Well, that was a really epic journey to get up there. And I'm really glad that we did it and that we got to see that waterfall. I'm starving now, though. I'm starving.
So we went back to Nuwara Eliya, or Little England, and took a boat ride on the lake. And this was actually much cooler than I thought it was going to be. It was just a nice family moment. The weather was cold. Being on the water was fun. They bring you around, and just seeing the perspective of the town from the lake is a whole new experience. And this place really does just feel like this magical little mountain town. And along the lake is a huge walking path with beautiful flower gardens and a really unique and cool kind of market area where you can just sit down, get a couple snacks, get some treats and stuff, and just enjoy the view of the lake. And it was a pretty poppin' area with all the locals as well.
Bye-bye, mountain town. We got our two girls. Erica's hanging in there. Luckily, Shanti's feeling better.
Shanti, I'm gonna miss you. Oh, it's so good being with you. I'm gonna miss you.
Was that fun? He's
Oh
the
my
best. We're
goodness.
sad.
We have a new uncle, a new
Yeah.
brother.
Uh-huh.
Are you sad, Shanti? You're gonna miss
I'm sad
Chaminda?
because when I see Shanti again in a year, almost a year,
Yes.
she'll be more grown. I
Yeah.
don't want you
He'll
to
be
grow.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you be same? Don't grow old, okay?
right, brother.
Take care.
You too, man. Thank you for everything.
Stay in touch. Let me know
Yeah.
if you need anything.
Yeah.
I'm always there.
Yeah.
Bye,
Saying
guys.
goodbye to Chaminda was
ya.
really sad, actually. We enjoyed our time with him so much, and we had all bonded with him in our own way. He was definitely Shanti's uncle. He was my brother and Erica's brother as well. But what he did for us was so incredible, to just come out from his home in Qatar to come back to his homeland in Sri Lanka just to show us around. He had no other motive for coming other than just giving us the best experience that we could have. And we will forever be grateful to Chaminda. But our time in Sri Lanka is not done yet. In the next following episodes, we are heading down to the coast finally to see how beautiful the water is here and to explore more of what Sri Lanka has on our own. Until then, happy trails.